Obviously, it's not for us to say that the Democratic Party is demonically possessed or has at least some kind of relationship going on with the Lord of this world, but they do seem to be dropping hints. They do about where they're coming from, right? This is all elections are existential, more or less, some more than others. This is a key existential election for the United States and for the American people. Just give me a minute, as a pastor, as a shepherd of souls, just 1 minute, and then we'll talk about the thing that you actually hear on the show today to talk about. So give me 1 minute about this aspect behind the Democrats, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, the Bible tells us that righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach against any people. In other words, the more evil that we do, the more evil comes to our nation. The Democrat Party is evil. It's the party of evil. They celebrate evil. I'll prove it. They want to abort babies all the way up to 9 months. That's evil. They want to cut off healthy breasts and penises off of young men. That is evil. They want to keep our borders open so that fentanyl continues to come in while we bring in military-aged, criminal, illegal aliens. That is evil. Here's another evil. They want to pay people to stay home and do nothing. They incentivize the single parent family. That is evil. The Bible says if a man doesn't work, neither shall he eat. Shall I continue? It's an evil party.
Yeah. Quote St. Paul whenever you like on this show. That will go down very well indeed, Pastor John. Okay, so look, we need to dig into this fact that, and the mainstream media is slowly cottoning onto this, but panicking that young black guys are peeling away from the Democrats. What's your take on that?
Well, in 2008, about 5% of black men voted for the Republican Party. By 2020, that number had gone up to nearly 19%. The trend shows that that black men will vote for the Republican Party nearly around 24 to 28% this year. They are afraid. They are afraid because black men are now becoming liberated. True liberation is at the ballot box and what you support in a nation. And the Democrat Party decimated and destroyed the black community by incentivizing the single parent family under Lyndon B. Johnson. They found a creative way to get the black man out of the home and to replace him with a $300 to $400 check representing welfare states. And so, yes, black men are turning the tide, and Barack Obama is afraid. That's why he came out berating black men and condemning us for not supporting Kamala Harris. But it takes more than, quote unquote, being black to get my support. I want to support the political party that's for protecting Americans in this nation. I want to support the political party that's for school choice. You know, in the 1960s, blacks were locked out of the public school system. But today we're trapped in because many do not have the economic benefits to be able to go to a private school of their choice. The Democrat Party destroyed Black America, and it's time for us to destroy the Democrat Party.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Pastor John Amanchukwu, thanks for coming on the show today. Thank you also for your spiritual observations in the first part. I think a lot of people listening to the show will be fortified by that, and it's obviously a great threat. The spiritual dynamic of what's going on. Look, our fight is not against flesh and blood, right? The underlying thing here is very real in our daily existence. Look, where do people go to keep up with your output on social media?
Hey, I'm leading the charge to expose the wokeness in the public school system, fighting against gender theory, queer theory, and critical race theory. Go see my new documentary at 22wordsfilm.com. That's 22wordsfilm.com. I'm hoping that President Trump actually tweets and shares about my documentary. If he wants to help continue the turn and opening up the eyes of black men and black women in America, share my documentary, 22wordsfilm.com. Eric Trump, Lara Trump, one of the Trumps, share it. Let's get the word out.